everybody. Thank you for joining us on Why Because We Said So.
Was I supposed to say that with you?
As I told you guys, we do have a special guest this evening. My sister, Benita King, is going to join us. And tonight, we're going to talk about your ticks. I think it was icks. She actually gave us this topic because she heard about it on, was it Ricky Smiley?
Yeah, I think it was Ricky Smiley, and it was etiquette ticks in your home.
Okay.
Or in your house.
Okay. So for me, I have, sorry about that, you guys. So what I did, it wasn't just, I looked it up, and I wanted to talk about just different icks, period. Because, sometimes we all have these different things that we don't like, So I did look up some. So I'm going to share some that other people have said. And it's not just icks about your home or ticks about your home. These are just some in general that I'm going to share with you that other people said that gets on their nerves. So let me see if I can pull these up. So I'm going to share them on the screen with you all. So hold on. So for this one, it says making a big deal out of nothing, strong body odor, dirty, unflushed, shared toilets. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, that's a big one because I can't stand going into a bathroom and people just, it's so easy to flush a toilet and people don't do it. But parents letting kids scream in public. Oh my goodness. Let me, I want to share this so you can see us as well because I don't have it where you can see us as well as this little thing here. So let's do both. Let's make that one. So now you can see both. So, kids screaming in public. What do you guys think about that one? What is that? Does that bother you?
That bothers me a lot. And I know that if they're toddlers, some of them will scream. And parents will, the kids screaming in public doesn't bother me. What bothers me is when the parents don't try to control their children when they're screaming in public. If they can't get them to behave when they're in public, then remove them. Take them outside for a walk. Because that's what we do to my grandson. We take him outside for a walk. I don't know what happens when he gets out there with his mama or daddy, but he doesn't come back screaming.
Well, personally for me, I'm going to tell y'all, and I have to catch myself because when I'm flying, I cannot stand to hear kids when I'm flying. And I know that kids can get really, especially if it's a long flight, I know that they can get antsy because they do have to fly a long time. But like she said, when if you know that your kid, test fly them on a short flight just to see, how they act on a flight, because that, and people say, well, they have to take their kids, but you got a lot of people on there, so it's a lot of people's comfort too. You got to think about other people's comfort as well as your child's comfort as well. So, and I've seen people who bring their kids on flights and they do nothing. Like these kids will scream at the top of their lungs, and people will do absolutely nothing. They just let those kids cry. And so for me, that is one of my biggest pet peeves. So I'm working on it, but I don't know. And it's not even that I go to sleep on flights. I just don't want to hear it. I like peace. So. But that's just one of mine. Let me see. What were some of the other ones they had on here? Let's see. Hey, Pat. Hey, Pam. How are you guys? Chewing with your mouth open. Yeah. What y'all think about people who chew with their mouth open? Because I've seen that and heard that. What you think about that?
I mean, I've seen it. That's not one of my icks. I won't look at you if you're in front of me and you chew with your mouth open, then I'm turn around because there may be a reason why that person is chewing with their. That's irritating. Now, if you're making noises, I'm just gonna try to move on out of the way. But I mean, it could be a reason. Maybe you have dentures, and maybe they don't fit well.
You're gonna fly out.
So I'm sorry, and that hasn't happened around me. Okay, so I don't know, but you doing it.
No, the next time we go out, I'm gonna do it too.
But I don't know why you're doing it too. So,
ooh, y'all.
Pat says she can't stand smacking.
I can't either. That drives me crazy. Pat, I can't give them kids melatonin. I'll think about it though. I will. Maybe I'll take some melatonin so I can go to sleep and I won't hear them.
Right.
I don't know, cause that one give me a headache.
And like the screaming again doesn't bother me is when you don't try to control your child. If I see you just sitting there looking like this, cause that's what most of them are doing. It's the ones that's kicking the back of my seat and you're not saying anything. Is that one on there?
No.
Oh.
No, but I have almost pulled a child. I really have to catch myself because I have turned around and looked at a child and just been like,
Mima
and
again.
the parent too. I'm just like, and then you'll hear it and then they'll go, oh, stop kicking. So this is the thing that gets me. So if I turn around and I look at you and I look at your child and you tell your child, stop kicking her seat, that means you knew that your child
right.
was kicking my seat and you did nothing. You didn't even care. So, but yeah. So I have to be careful because, people nowadays are real rude and stuff. And they will. So I do have to be careful with that. So, and this is another pet peeve of mine. Cutting in line.
Oops.
Yeah, this one right here. She is notorious.
I don't do that with strangers though.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yeah.
When last time I cut in front of somebody?
Very recent. Where were we? I'm trying to think. And you cut in front of somebody, and then you just turned around and you're like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did I cut in front of you?" And they were like, "Oh, it's okay. It's okay." It was some younger people, and they just let you go. And I can't remember where we were. And I was just.
But I didn't mean any harm, and I probably just wasn't thinking.
I don't know, but you did.
It wasn't intentional.
Y'all see how quick she came? See, that's how she knows she does it. You see how quick?
I know that I cut in front of people, but usually it's people that I know. And I'll just say, look, I'm older and I need to get up out of here. And so and they will usually say, okay. But I know who to do it to.
Well, y'all heard that. But yeah, she's notorious. But that is another one. I think, y'all know what? I think I need a class on not having so many pet peeves, or I just read so many on here because for some reason these all seem to offend me. So I'm going to have to stop having so many pet peeves. But cutting in line, because I have told people, like, I've seen people who've done it, and I've seen people who it doesn't bother. Like, I was just coming back from D.C. About a month ago, and I was in line, and it was this couple that was standing a little bit of ways away from me, and this guy just walked, like, right in front of them, and I know he had to see them, and I had just put my order in, and so he just went on ahead and ordered. And I look back at them because you know me, I'm not going to say anything on your behalf. But I look back and I'm waiting for them to say something. They looked at each other and they just started smiling. And neither one of them said anything. And
some people are afraid.
But they just laughed.
They think they're going to get shot.
But we were in the airport. That man didn't have a gun in the airport. He couldn't have got through security with a gun. But it's just like they just let him go. And and I was just like, y'all ain't gonna say nothing?
Oh, that happened to us the last trip that we went on together. A man jumped in front and I mean, he wasn't anybody special. He wasn't a pilot or anything like that.
Right.
And yeah.
So Pat said, it's the person that knows everything and always right that bothers me. I'm sorry, Pat.
Yeah, you should apologize.
Look, I'm sorry, Pat.
talking about my sister Pat?
I'm sorry. You didn't have to put me out here like that. Sorry. But yeah, I have a tendency to some days do that. But I'm working on it. I'm trying to do better. So, hey, are we frozen on here? Are we frozen on you?
We're not frozen on mine.
Okay. Well, then we'll just keep on. Maybe we're just frozen on mine. She says no, not me. See?
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Pat.
Well, right.
Now.
Okay, Pat.
Thank you, my friend.
I'm her sister. I'll tell it like it is.
So.
She knows everything.
But you know what? This is the funny part. I do know a lot.
But I didn't say you didn't know a lot.
I do know a lot. And I have gotten to the point when I am wrong, I do apologize. And I say, oh, I'm sorry. I thought I knew that. I have learned to apologize for that.
She started doing that a month ago.
No.
Apologizing.
I started apologizing when she stopped cutting in line. How about that? So.
Can I tell you my biggest pet peeve?
Go ahead. Tell your it.
Okay, I got and mine involves the home.
Okay.
So I have a few of them, but I'll wait to give all
No,
of
go ahead. I was just using these.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead.
I'll give you, and y'all can share y'all's too, because you probably got the same ones I got. The biggest one for me is if I'm having a dinner at my house, and you know I have a lot of them, and you bring your children. I don't mind children coming. Children are welcome. But when you let your child run around my house, go in my refrigerator, dig their fingers in the food, and we haven't started eating yet, and even when we're eating, and you sit there and you look at them and you say nothing, and then I say something to your child, and you look at me like you want to shoot me. That's a pet peeve for me. Anybody else experience that? What do you think?
Oh, I don't like that at all. I mean, even if it's not at your house, even if it's like at a buffet or something, I don't like people allowing their kids to just do that.
But especially in my house, the other one is showing up at my house without calling. I may be in the bed and, you know, I might have on my nightgown and I'm comfortable in reading a book or looking at a really good movie, and then you show up at my house.
Pat says she don't have many people at her house. Many as in M-I-N-I, small people.
Oh, I got it.
Look,
oh, that's cute.
Tamika said that part. That means she do not like them people running through her house either.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, just watch your kid. Okay, I won't say it.
Pam says she doesn't like that either.
Right. And then walking into my house, and I just told somebody, my family don't even come in and just walk in my house and go in my refrigerator.
Well, I can't say nothing because my family does just walk in my house.
Well, if it's going to be someone, let it be my family, but y'all don't. Y'all let me know that, you know, that you might ask for somebody's in the refrigerator, you know, go in and get it. I don't care, but just walking into my refrigerator and, you know, you're a guest in my home. Here's another one.
What is it?
Coming in.
No way. She said, here's another.
Because it happened.
No, go ahead.
Going and looking through all my stuff. There were people that would come to my house and they go use the bathroom and they would
hold on, let me ask you. Pat, you asked first about what? Going in people's refrigerator? Is that what you asked first for? She said she asked first. I want to make sure.
Oh, and Pat, you can come into my house all day long and go into my refrigerator. Just say, Nita, I'm getting ready to go into your refrigerator and see what you got to eat.
Tamika said, I bet the kids don't climb on the table with their mother watching like she's on vacation.
Yes, they do. Yes. We've had a child fall into the koi pond.
That was so funny. That child went outside. So for y'all don't know, they have a koi pond in their backyard. That child went outside and was trying to mess with the fish in the koi pond. Her parents was not watching. And that child fell in. They actually had to rescue the child to keep her from drowning because it's 6 feet. It's over 6 feet deep. So the child is like a real pool. Like she fell in. So yes.
So you're not watching your children. But going to my cabinets, we put something in one of our cabinets in the bathroom, And I can't remember, I don't even know where it is now, but it goes, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? So when you open up the medicine cabinet, it's like, what are you looking for? So we had someone that was staying with us or came to visit, and they were in the medicine cabinet, and all of a sudden they said, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? And they
That's
were
cool.
so
I'm ordering
embarrassed. We got to find it. I was so embarrassed.
sure
I
it's
mean,
on
they were
Amazon.
really embarrassed. And this was like, maybe about 30 years ago.
Oh
So,
wow.
I mean, 20. I'm not that old.
Whatever. What's your other?
Let me see.
You know, I don't think I have a lot of home pet peeves. Cause I don't think I have a lot of home ones. I think most of mine are just probably like out in the street somewhere.
Mm.
Cause I don't think I have a lot of ones at the house. Cause I don't like kids playing in the food or stuff like that.
Right.
But see, like I don't mind if kids are playing around the house. Like I do want you to watch your child, cause if your child
That's
breaks
all I
something of
ask.
mine,
Or hurt
you
themselves.
you go. No, I don't even care.
Or fall into a koi pond.
If your child hurt themselves, that's on you. You paying for that. That's your child.
Mhm.
But I'm telling you now. Hi, Velda. How are you? We missed you. I don't think we saw you last week. But hi. But I'm gonna tell you now. If your child hurt yourself in my house, my insurance is not gonna cover it because your child should not have been running around my house.
Right.
So I'm telling you now. And these cameras gonna show that your child was
That's
running around
right.
my house.
That's
And
right.
that you was not paying attention to your child. So you better pay attention to your child. I'm telling you now. So Pat saying she understands because her grands are very well mannered and you don't even know they're in the house. So she's not used to that behavior.
Right.
Okay?
Dorothy Jackson, your mother, she didn't play that. We go somewhere and or get ready to go somewhere, and she said, "Don't embarrass me while you out, because you're gonna get it while you're there, and you're gonna get it when you come back." And we were as quiet as church mice, and we behaved. We didn't act up, and unfortunately, parents are not teaching their kids to respect other people's property. On the Ricky, when was it, last week? On the Ricky Smiley show, one of the icks they had in the house is that they didn't like people coming over and pooping in their bathrooms. That's not an ick for me. I mean, it's ick, it stinks. But that's why we put candles and stuff in our
Well, what you
bathroom.
gonna do?
And then, that's what I'm saying. Especially if you come to my house and I've made some baked beans and I put a
Yes.
lot of stuff in my baked
Yeah.
beans, they're gonna make you go to the bathroom.
They are, y'all.
So
Be
I don't have a problem with that. Just don't leave anything. Make sure you look down there and see that you flushed. Just don't leave anything in there. But go ahead and take care of your business. But no, you can. That's not a biggie for me, but it was a biggie for somebody.
Well, some people don't even like people using their bathroom.
But that was one of them. They said they don't even like people going to use the bathroom. And I'm going, well, if you got visitors coming over and you feeding them, expect that to happen. But you know, what do you want them to do? Go to the nearest gas station?
Oh, she says I can't stand when a person has to top your story. Yeah, Pat. You know what? We've all had that person in your life where you could tell them, girl, I went to the store and I was in the store and I stubbed my toe. Girl, for real, I went to the store and girl, my whole foot fell off. Oh my God. I had to sue them because I can't believe that my whole foot fell off in there. But you know what? They put it back on. That store was good because they put my foot back on. Girl, I love that store. I'm going back in there. I don't understand, but they were able to put my foot back on. Girl.
Levert,
Oh my God. That
tell
was
your
great.
husband I'm not acting up.
Yes, she
No,
is.
I didn't. I'm not acting up.
He said she wait. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She is waiting. She
No,
is acting
but
up.
and again, what about the person you tell them that I had a headache, girl, I had a headache too, and what? I can't. I'm gonna have to stop because my mama might be listening.
Y'all, my mama ain't she ain't no hypo. She ain't no hypo. Don't you let her tell it. Don't let her tell it. No, she is not. She's not a hypo. Don't listen to her.
You tell somebody in the hospital getting brain surgery, and she said, "You know, I had brain surgery years ago too."
No, she don't,
Yes,
y'all.
she does.
Now,
Yes,
if she
she
walk in here and
does.
smack her in the back of the head, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
And
ain't got
I
nothing to do
deserve
with
it because I just put her business out of the street.
No. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Nope.
Mm.
Y'all know one thing. So this was another one that I thought was funny that they said that was another one was talking over people. Talking over other people. So y'all know that's a big one when you're trying to get something out and you trying to tell your story and somebody else is talking over you. Another one. So this is I gotta say, this is a pet peeve. I did say mine were out of the house. Talking in the movie. And y'all know, black people, we have a bad habit of talking in the movie because we like to tell the movie. We like to talk about it. We like to say what we think about is about to happen at the movie. So y'all know, talking in the movie is a bad one. Y'all know. So that's a bad, because anybody who know me know I am very intense when I watch a movie. I like to look at the movie. I don't like anybody asking me questions when I'm watching the movie, because if you had been watching the movie, you wouldn't have had to ask me a question. Because if I have to stop and answer you, that means I'm going to miss something of the movie. So that is, I must say, that is a pet peeve. When people be talking, I just be sitting there like this.
She gets evil.
I do. Everything in my body tighten up because I want to watch that movie so bad. I have had to consciously make a conscious effort to just, now if I'm paying to watch the movie, like if we've gone to a movie, then there's nothing I can do because I can't stop other folks from doing whatever. But if we're at home, I'll put the movie on. I have to pause the movie or something, or just have to watch it again. Because somebody's family love to talk during movies.
I don't know who it is.
Somebody's family.
You know who at. The only reason I do is...
A hit dog will holler one.
I'm just going to say it. I know that I do sometimes because I want to know what's going to happen. And sometimes I miss it because, you know, I'm older. The ears are not what they used to be, and I didn't hear. So, but anyway, I didn't know your mother was. I didn't know mother was out here.
No, Tamika said, "Why is Al looking at me when you said talking over people?" Now look, Tamika, you need to stop talking over Al because he got good stuff to say. Do not talk over him. Do not talk over him, Al. Me and her have a talk about that. Do not talk over him. He has good stuff to say. Now stop that.
I didn't know your mother was out here listening. And she said I sure am. So now you know I wasn't telling a lie. She does have whatever anybody else has.
Like my husband said, facts. So he knows who be talking during the movie.
Oh, you talking about me? He's talking about me?
Yes. He knows. Well, y'all, we want to thank you guys for joining us tonight. We're not going to hold you long. We hope you enjoyed it. We thank you for your interactions. We thank you for sharing your pet peeves, your tics, your icks. And we hope that you can somehow learn to get over them, as I'm going to have to, because Lord knows mine can just drive me crazy if I let them. Somebody over here is going to learn to stop talking during movies. She's going to learn to stop cutting lines. Somebody's going to learn that they're not always right. They're going to have patience with these kids on these planes because they got to fly again on Monday. So we just going to hope for the best. So again, we want to thank you.
Wait, do I get my 30 seconds? Jamie usually gets 30 seconds.
I ain't got there yet.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, take your 30 seconds.
Okay, it won't even take 30 seconds.
Okay.
Just want you to think about it. Have you ever thought about the fact, and I mean, it's kind of ironic how most of the things that irk us, that we see in other people, we kind of do the same things. And so I just want to, let people be aware, self-aware enough that you realize that those things you do too. If you don't want anybody to do it to you, then don't do it to them. Just realize we need to respect each other's homes. We need to respect each other's space, and we need to quit talking over people. Like,
what did you say?
What? That's what I said, right?
No, I just talked over you like Tamika does Al.
hear me.
No.
Or you didn't get it. But yeah, that's my 30 seconds. Just realize that some of those things that irk us, check yourself and make sure you're not doing those things either.
That's right. Thank you guys. We love you. We look forward to seeing you again next week. Have an awesome week. Why? Because we said so. We'll see you again next week at 7 p.m. I am not going through all of those times like Jamie. That's her thing. She is now in Thailand enjoying herself, but she will be back with us next week. So again, we want you to like, share, invite someone to join us. We are on all platforms, and we do go live every week at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all.